Good morning. This is Scottie from the Last Boy Scouts. Today I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about water filtration and water purification. The campsite we selected last night is right next to this stream, which is an excellent source of great drinking water if you know how to clean it and purify it to be able to drink it. Water like this contains different kinds of pollutants, bacteria, and protozoa. Protozoa, aka Giardia and Cryptosporidium. But I'll get back to you. I'll put a note in the feature. Starts with an S. Crypto S something. Okay. Pardon me. But basically, I'm going to show you a couple methods. Within some of our previous videos, we've talked about this little bad boy. This is the Sawyer Mini. Sawyer Mini. This thing can essentially clean and purify approximately 100 gallons worth of water. One of these should probably last you a lifetime as an outdoorsman. When you buy this in a packet, it actually does come with a feature to clean it out afterwards as well. I would typically use this is I would take this little bad boy and fill it up with some of the stream water, which contains our bacteria and our protozoa. And then this has a screw cap feature which you put over the bag, and then I would simply tip it upside down, and within the Mini, it has a hollow membrane, which is your filter. And basically the water drips down through the filter and into whatever container that you have available to store your water. I like to carry around a Nalgene bottle with me, free of BPA and all those other pollutants, and it will last you a very long time. Very durable as well. Alright, source that I like to use, and it comes with this little lanyard so you can just carry it around your neck and make it more accessible. This is the Life Straw, and just like the Sawyer Mini, it has a hollow membrane, and I'm just going to demonstrate this for you guys. So there's your bottom. This is the portion that I'm actually going to stick directly into the water, and from the top I'm going to drink out of it, and just like the title says, just like a straw. Clean, cool mountain water. And I'm actually surprised that it doesn't have any nasty taste of what you might think something like this with fish and frogs and tadpoles and all other manner of wildlife in it, might have a funky flavor. No, tastes crisp and clean. Next thing I want to show you is something we've also talked about before. Something that my buddy Reed was maybe a little too afraid to show you. And this is your ladies' run-of-the-mill tampon. And just like the Life Straw, within a tampon, it comes with its own type of cotton filter that you would stick the cotton in and use the top portion just like a straw. I'm not going to demonstrate this one for you. Sorry, maybe for another episode. The next one I'm going to show you, and this is our absolute survival need Bushcraft Filter, right? This is the type of filter that you would only want to use, not just to experiment and play around with and risk catching Giardia or the Cryptosporidium. Got it? Cryptosporidium. But if you are in dire need, search for some sort of container. And what I've done is I was able to take this jug and utilize my trusty pocket knife, which every person who goes out adventuring should carry with them. And I just cut the bad boy open around the midsection. I flipped it upside down and I took one of my socks, putting it in backwards, the side that you slip on, and I slipped it back over the mouth, okay? And then I just put it over top like this. Now the sock alone won't be enough to filter out all your pollutants, bacteria, and protozoa. So what I have done, and you can learn from great resources on YouTube, other books, but right here in 100 Deadly Skills by retired Navy SEAL Clint Emerson, it basically explains this method of how you can transform this into the filtration system. What I have done, apart from putting the socks, is I take bits and pieces of charcoal, which charcoal is often used in many different types of filtration systems. The filtration systems that you may have on your refrigerator may be a charcoal filter type, or it may be a membrane type. I'm also going to take a little bit of this moss, pine needles, large pebbles or rocks, and smaller granular rocks. And this way, in each step and process, and I'll go backwards here, then the rocks, right? Pine needles, and the moss. In each step of the filtration, these items are grabbing a hold of and getting stuck to all these different types of filtration. Now this may be a fast drip or it may be a slow drip. I prefer a slow drip method because I know all these different items are doing their job and grabbing a hold of all those pollutants, bacteria, and protozoa. Okay? Let me show you guys a specific method that I learned from my partner Reed on how to collect water from a stream. See, you have the stream which flows downward, which carries all manner of any and everything in it, right? So rather than stick the mouth of the bottle right into the water and allow it to collect those things that are flowing downstream, I'm actually going to flip it backwards, and I'm going to get some of that crisper, clean water, but I'm going to have the mouth on the other side. And just because I like to be prepared, and I'm a little bit more overly cautious with things, I'm going to take my shamrock, and I'm going to double it over the filtration system, not once. Let's just do twice. And then we're going to take filter the water. And as you can see, it's doing its job. It's going through each different layer of the filtration system. And there you go. You got your crisp, hopefully clean water down below. Like I said, I wouldn't use this method of filtering and drinking the water unless I absolutely had to for safety reasons. I'm not trying to catch one of these bacterial infections or protozoa up in my guts walking around with diarrhea. Not my idea of a good time. The last method I want to share with you is probably one of the most effective. You're not so much filtering out all the bacteria and protozoa, but you're sterilizing it. You're killing it. You're murdering it. You're basically doing what your filtration systems do for your local city water. You're implementing a chemical to basically kill everything off. Be sure, if you use these tablets, that you read the directions carefully. Make sure you're using the proper dosage, which is for potable aqua, 2 tablets for approximately 1 liter of water. Okay? So I won't demonstrate it because I just demonstrated how to collect the water. But essentially I'll take 2 of these, drop it in, I'll let it sit for approximately 30 minutes just to be safe, shaking and mixing it around, assuring that the tablets dissolve and you have good, clear, clean, sterilized water. All right? Thank you for tuning in. This is Scottie. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Knowledge is your weapon. Be prepared.